What's up, party people? Um, Homebrew Wednesday, and thought I'd throw a little something else at you tonight. Whew, tired. A long day, and not a particularly hard day, but I don't know if I've mentioned before in my videos, I'm doing the Couch to 5K. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that or have done it, but I started my 7th week this week, and basically it's a little running program that's out there on the internet for you to follow along with. I actually have a phone app that I'm using, and started me out at week 1, just working my way up to basically be able to run a 5K. And I'm not probably going to run a 5K, but I know I used to exercise a lot, used to jog a lot and work out, and got out of the habit, and just trying to get back into it. So this really helped me, and actually I've done really well with it. I'm impressed with the way my old knees and hips and ankles are these days. I'm very impressed with myself. So congratulations to me for actually tonight was the first night of week 7, and jogging 25 minutes is an accomplishment for me. So hopefully I'll get through all 9 weeks of it without dying, and we'll see. I'm drinking on the spilled milk. Hockey player, appreciate your reviews on my beers, brother. I'm going to talk about one of those tonight. Actually, I got some things to say about all of them. I sent you, or I actually commented on your channel about, some of the stuff in them. I don't even remember what I said. It's like I say, it's been a long day. One thing I was going to ask is the arrogant bastard, and I mentioned this in my last video, I think, looking through my Beersmith profiles through the BJCP categories, that beer would almost qualify for a Imperial Stout. And if you can remember back, I know you've drank it and it's been a while, so I'm wondering if maybe I should, I think there's a couple more competitions coming up, and I'm thinking about entering another one. I'm wondering if I should enter that beer in an Imperial Stout category. Because like I say, according to the numbers I have and the BJCP guidelines for an Imperial Stout, I'm right on the fringe, on the lower end. So as a specialty beer, well, I won't get into all that right now, but I did enter as a specialty beer in this last contest. But I'll just go ahead and jump into that. Been brewing for 2 years and entered the Palmetto gosh, I can't even think of the name of the full name of it. I put it down in the more info sections. I know it was a Palmetto something or other. Y'all know by now my memory sucks, but the competition was like a week ago Saturday, and I entered 4 beers. I entered my Oktoberfest, my Dr. Doc Oktoberfest, my Halloween Spiced Ale, my Spilled Milk IPA, and my Arrogance is a Bastard. I entered it as a specialty beer. And I knew the results this past Saturday. Damn. Yeah, a week ago Saturday. I knew the results. And I guess Monday, yeah, I'm telling you, man, my mind is gone. The competition was held a week ago Saturday. We knew the results Monday, and this past Monday, which is yesterday, because I'm doing this Homebrew Wednesday video on Tuesday, I got this. So I got 3rd place, my first ever ribbon, and I was tickled to death. That's a goal I've been trying to reach, just kind of a little bit of a personal goal, just to be able to get a ribbon for one of my beers. 3rd place, man, it's a place. That's all I can say. Very proud of myself, and that was for the Oktoberfest, a beer that I don't even really care for. That was Ed Wart's recipe, if any of you are familiar with it. On Homebrew Talk, it's a very popular recipe. It's not a real true lager, Oktoberfest. It's made with a Kolsch yeast. And yeah, I guess I got lucky. I've actually entered that beer in a previous contest. I don't know if you can remember a few videos back, and got like a 38 and a half, I think, on the score, but didn't win anything. This score was actually a 34 and a half, and I got the score sheet here. I'm not going to do like my last video where my competition results and go over every little thing because it got long and drawn out and boring. And actually some people bitched about it. So I had a lot of nice comments on my beers. Like I say, the Oktoberfest got a 34 and a half, and it got third place. Where is this? You can tell I'm always prepared for my videos, right? The pumpkin, Halloween pumpkin spice ale, I entered it in category 21, 21B, and it scored a 32 overall. So that was in the very good. All my beers were in the very good category this time. And they gave me some really good tips on it. Actually, I think this one person said that it was like a warm winter drink, but can't call it a beer, which I thought was interesting. So I don't know. I don't care really. I mean, I think it's all good. I love the feedback. I've never made a pumpkin beer before, and it got a 32. So it's just like the Oktoberfest. You know, I've never made a. That was my first Oktoberfest, and got a ribbon. Well, the second competition, but still the first beer. Entered the same beer in 2 competitions and got a ribbon on it. So I'm satisfied with that. I mean, good gosh, what can you say? No off flavors. There was one comment about an off flavor on the Oktoberfest. I won't say it. Well, it said it had. It was estery. So I haven't even went and looked. That tells you how much I know about Oktoberfest. I don't know if that's an acceptable. I don't know if that's acceptable in Oktoberfest or not. I think it is, but I haven't went and looked. So everything else was clean, no off flavors or anything. The Arrogant Bastard clone that I attempted, that is nowhere near an Arrogant Bastard, it scored a 30.5 in the specialty beer category. And when I entered these beers, the pumpkin spice and the Arrogant specialty beer category both had, they required you to fill in information in those categories, of which I had no idea what to put in it. And I guess I should have asked around or asked somebody what to put in it. And basically I just put what was, like for the pumpkin spice beer, they wanted to know something. I don't remember now. And all I knew to put was what spices I used. And the pumpkin puree, and like for the Arrogant Bastard, all I knew to put was that because of the high IBUs and the, you know, everything, it didn't really qualify for any other beer other than specialty beer category. But that may have hurt me. I don't know if it did or not. I gotta get a beer. Either way, I was really pleased with the scores and pleased with the feedback. So got some good feedback. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna go over everything. It's too much info to sit and read, and too boring for you to sit and listen to. The last beer was the spilled milk, which is an attempt at a Bell's clone, and I've done this probably 3 or 4 times now. We've changed it up a couple times to try to get it closer, and this time was actually went the wrong way. It was, I think the previous time was closer than this one. Me and my buddy, we did a split batch on this, and I don't think I was happy with the way this one turned out. But it actually got a 34 and a half too in the IPA category, and they lumped everything together like the last competition I entered. American, English, and Imperial IPAs all in the same, you know, category were judged together, so everything wasn't broken down like some are. But got some good feedback on it as well, and 34 and a half. And while I'm on the IPA, talking about it at 34 and a half, I can't go any further without giving props to my buddy, Spear. Man, dude he started brewing this summer with me. He got interested in homebrew. He'd come over here and hang out with me while I brewed. And he actually brought He bought a Mr. Beer kit and was going to start out, like I did basically, and work his way up. Extract, Mr. Beer, whatever, and work his way up. But he said to heck with it. He jumped in with both feet, bought the equipment, and started doing all grain batches. I mean, it's somebody that's never brewed before, just come over here, like I say, and hung out with me through the summer and watched me brew several times. And his third batch was the Pliny clone that I've done a couple times, and I didn't enter it in this one. But I had some bottled, but it was bombers. I pretty much finished off the keg and didn't have anything I could send in. But he entered his Pliny and his rye IPA that I need to make again because it's a really good rye IPA. But dude scored a 34, if I'm not mistaken, on his rye and got second place with his Pliny with a 41. So props to Spear. I think on Homebrew Talk his username is 2BeerSpear, so couldn't be more happy for him. Tickled to death. Like I say, his third beer got a second place ribbon in this competition, so he knocked me out. So I guess if he got a 41, I got a 34 and a half in the IPA category. I don't know what third place and on got, but the scores. But anyway, very proud of him and glad I could give him some assistance, and I've been picking on him a little bit and told him, that he had a really good teacher. So all kidding aside, I am thankful for my ribbon. I'm tickled to death. I don't do this really for the ribbons. Well, I'm lying. Well, it says it right there, Palmetto State Brewers. I guess if I'd looked at that, it would call it 13th Annual Palmetto State Brewers Open. So, there you go. I guess I've had too many beers with no supper to be able to think straight. But yeah, competitions are cool. I really do. I would love to win because I'm very competitive. And like I say, deep down and as a personal goal, I wanted to get a ribbon for my beer. Do I want a second or first place? Hell yeah, of course I do. But in all seriousness and all kidding aside, the feedback is 10 times better than any ribbon, because to be able to sit down and see what others, like a BJCP certified judge, can say about your beer, and for it to be able to help me is better than a ribbon. So the ribbons will come if I pay attention to what the judges say and keep on track and whatever, if that's what I'm interested in. But hopefully this is the first of many down the road. Maybe if I enter a lot more, I don't know, what'll happen. But this is probably getting long, and I'm going to end it right here. But happy Homebrew Wednesday, and hope everybody's having a great week. Yeah, that's about it. Later.